Hello Yankees fans, subscribe so you don't miss any Yankees update during winter. Yankees free agent potential target, Cody Bellinger. Once one of the league's brightest stars, Cody Bellinger was not signed by the Dodgers on Friday. Let's go back in time to the good old days of 2017. When we look back on that year, Aaron Judge dominates the scene, and for good reason. He easily won the home run derby, set the record for most home runs by a rookie, won Rookie of the Year, and finished runner-up for the AL MVP. But as the referee dominated headlines across the American League and the East Coast, his National League West Coast counterpart Cody Bellinger also announced his arrival. With a 39 home run season in which he shrank .267/.352/.581 while splitting time between first base and left field, the then 21-year-old looked to be the Dodgers' next big star. As much as I loved the ref even back then, I assumed that given his young age, Bellinger would be the player most likely to have a Hall of Fame career. And indeed, for the first 3 years of his career, this seemed to be the case. While Judge occasionally struggled to stay on the field despite strong production, Bellinger posted 11.3 fWAR and 13 outs above average in 2018-19, 11th among hitters, earning him the 2019 National League MVP and a Silver Slugger and Gold Glove. Then came 2020, and everything changed. Bellinger's pandemic-shortened season was a definite setback, as his WRC+ dropped from 161 in 2019 to 112. Things only got worse from there, however. First, he underwent surgery in November 2020 to repair his right shoulder, which he has repeatedly injured throughout his career, most recently, while celebrating a home run in the NLCS. In April 2021, he fractured his leg when he collided with Raymond Goodwin. Then, in September, he fractured a rib after a collision with Gavin Lux. Between those injuries, he was baseball's second-worst hitter, cutting just .165/.240/.302. His 44 WRC+ was better than just Jackie Bradley Jr. Bellinger's 2022 was better, pretty much by default. 210/0.265/.389 with 19 home runs and 27 doubles, good for an 83 WRC+. While he's a definite improvement, he's not starter-worthy and certainly not worth the $18 million or more he would receive in arbitration, prompting the Dodgers not to bid him on Friday and allowing him to hit free agency for a year. Right now, the Yankees' outfield currently consists of Aaron Hicks, Harrison Bader, and Giancarlo Stanton, with utility Oswaldo Cabrera also capable of commanding the corners. Brian Cashman said the team currently does not have a left or right fielder on the roster, suggesting the team would rather not use Stanton or Cabrera as a starter in the outfield. Even assuming the umpire returns to the fold, the Yankees will need another outfielder capable of playing the corners, and it's tempting to think of a certain left slug at Yankee Stadium. Could Bellinger fill one of those roles for the Yankees? The short answer is no. The long answer is no. After watching left field be a black hole for the past 2 years, I just don't see the Yankees rolling with a hitter in the starting lineup who hit worse in 2021 and 2022 than Joey Gallo in the pinstripes. While you could excuse a bad year and hope for a recovery, at this point Bellinger hasn't looked like a caliber player since 2020 and hasn't been an impact player since 2019. That said, even if his bat never returns, Bellinger could be an impact player for the Yankees off the bench. He won a Gold Glove for his right field defensive prowess in 2019, a season in which he amassed 18 defensive runs saved and an above-average 6 outs. After the Dodgers acquired Mookie Betts prior to the 2020 campaign, he moved to center field full-time, where he was decisively above average for DRS, 13 OAA, in that time. Both numbers represent a clear upgrade from Judge, 1 DRS, 1 OAA, and Hicks, -4 DRS, -1 OAA, the team's 2 non-Bader center backs in 2022. Additionally, he played 1927 innings at first base over the course of his career, allowing him to fill in for Anthony Rizzo's backup, especially if DJ LeMahieu opens the season on the shelf with a toe injury. By replacing Hicks, who is clearly seen as a fourth outfielder at best by the team, if not destined for a contract eviction, with Bellinger, the Yankees would sacrifice a small amount with the bat, Hicks' 90 WRC plus to Bellinger's 83 WRC plus in 2022, for defensive versatility and a much better glove. Ultimately, I don't see the Yankees and Bellinger teaming up this winter. Someone, probably a team on the brink of contention, will give him a starting job in hopes of unlocking at least some of the potential that made him one of the league's biggest rising stars during his first 3 seasons. He's looking for a 1-year deal anyway. Even if Bellinger wanted to take a bench job, the Yankees would likely need to move Hicks first to free up a roster spot. If the stars align, however, Bellinger in the right business could be the kind of low-risk, high-reward addition every team needs. In my opinion, he had a promise in the first time, but he didn't be able to provide it because he was not well trained. If the Yankees could bring him in and train him at a high level, maybe he could reach his maximum in a few seasons. And so, Yankees fans, would you like TOC Cody Bellinger wearing chick stripes? Leave your opinion in the comments. And in order not to miss the daily notifications from the New York Yankees, subscribe and activate the bell and stay on top of all updates.